Ooh, hola. Ooh, should we sort out? Let's sort out this lip situation, shall we? Yeah, I think we're ready. I've gone through all of that, got the right angle. Now my battery is dying. Okay, good morning, good evening. Whatever time you may be watching, this may be your first time ever on the Ruby Suze channel, and you're getting bare reflection today. I apologize, but I don't apologize. Let me be honest, if I didn't record right now, I wasn't going to record, and it might be year 2020 before you actually, you know, oh my gosh, 2020 vision, 2020 next year. Oh my god, let me just behave myself. Actually, I've just disappeared and kind of owe you a teensy bincy bit of an explanation. So this is very impromptu. Forgive the appearance, just roll with it, okay? Oh my gosh, this time last year I was finishing up my last term ever as a teacher. Wow, oh my gosh. This time last year I was literally counting down the days, the weeks, the months until I finished teaching. Actually, it's been 6 months since I was actually, almost 6 months.
No, it's not. February, what are we in now? February, March, April, May, June.
And it's been 4 months since I was in a classroom.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm making a video. Good night. I've lost my train of thought. I made a video about how I quit teaching, and I set off on this journey as a visual storyteller and really wanted to develop my business in videography, and some of you actually reached out to me to ask me to make videos for you, which I did happily, and also I did supply teaching on the side as well. So my goal was to do supply teaching so that I've got flexibility in which to develop my business. So if I had a gig, I'd be able to swap my days around, and so that I could go and do the gig. So until my business had developed at such a level, I would have to do less and less and just phase myself out of working in teaching at all. But then a huge opportunity came my way. I decided to run with that opportunity. And so I quit 9 to 5 to start 9 to 5. Now, initially, I was just over the moon because this is a huge career change. I've never done anything like this before, and I was just really excited to try something new. But there was this huge kind of struggle within me, in the sense that it was like, am I betraying my creativity? And when this opportunity came up and the others kind of, it felt like a roadblock, or it was just really much slower than I thought it would be, I felt like, you know what, I'm going to do this. Even though it's not necessarily what I want, I'm going to pursue this and hope that the money that it brings me and the new skills it brings me will provide better for my family, and also just release the pressure. Let me explain. As a creative, and I think I've explained this to you before, this kind of creative entrepreneurship, and when you are a creative person, what happens. I've had several ideas before, which I've spoken about before, but I've noticed a trait, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only creative that has this problem, where you will find a problem, you'll solve it creatively, and then you realize that, oh, this could make money. So you now turn it into a business, and somehow along the line, the fun and the buzz you got out of it creatively isn't there anymore. And at the beginning, the money isn't there either. So you neither have money nor enjoyment to keep you going, and nor do you have like a huge purpose. Like if I was doing something that was saving lives, you know, so I have no purpose for doing it. I have no money motivation because it's not really, I'm not charging the full amount because of whatever reason I'm new to the market. And then thirdly, I've lost the joy of doing it. So eventually it just shrivels up and it goes. I don't know whether I'm rambling. I hope I am helping someone who's creative. Just comment down below if I'm making any sense to you. Yeah, just help me out there. It's what I've learned in this last year about myself is that not everything that you enjoy needs to generate money. I've been thinking about it for at least the last 2 weeks about why is it now that when someone has a passion or an interest in something, someone likes to cook, for example, and then all of a sudden we're like, yeah, you like to cook, so you got to make money, like turn that into an enterprise. And I'm like, no, like why can't it just feed me? Why can't I just enjoy cooking just for me because it feeds my soul? It's the same with video. I love creating video and content and visual storytelling, and why can't it just be something that I love? And if by any chance it starts making money on my own terms, then fine. But that pressure, that was what I was thinking about before I was rudely internally interrupted. That pressure, the pressure to make money, has been removed because I've got another source of income that's making money. So now I'm able to be free to actually create. Now this might all be fluffy and it might all just make hoity-toity nonsense, but I felt compelled to update you about where I am. So what does that mean for my YouTube channel? Well, nothing really. It meant that I had to take a break because I needed to figure out my new schedule. Working, like as in not working academically, like working the full year, 9 to 5, is quite a change from someone who's used to having a break every 6 weeks. And it also means all the filming and editing that I used to do over the holidays, I ain't got time for that no more. And yeah, so it means I have to be really, really smart in how I both record and I edit. What it does mean though is that I can guarantee you that there will be no guarantees. I'm going to try hard to get a video out every week, or at least every 2 weeks. I'm going to continue to produce the same kind of content. So you will still get videos, vlogs, you will still get videos about my locks, and you will still get faith and fertility village videos as well. I must confess there was one time over the last few months that I've not been on YouTube that I have contemplated giving up altogether. Because like I wasn't doing it because I needed to advertise myself as a visual storyteller, and that pressure wasn't there anymore. I started to think that maybe I just don't need to do it anymore. But then a funny thing happened. Hubby and I went away for our annual couples getaway trip that we go for. We were standing, waiting to go for breakfast, I think it was, and standing in front of us, do you know what? I didn't even catch her name, was a lady. And she turned around, she was like, oh! And she gasped, and I was like, okay, what have I got on me? Like, and she was like, oh my gosh, I watch all your videos, you're Ruby Suze, right? And now this was far away from London, far away from anyone remotely who was connected to me. I did not know this woman from Adam. And I remember her sharing how much my videos had helped her and encouraged her. And my husband turned to me and was like, yeah, you can't give up. So just want to say thanks for watching, thanks for supporting. I have noticed that we have grown incredibly since I've been away. So howdy hi to all my new subscribers. And if you have a particular video that you'd really like to see, something about my locks perhaps, I am coming up for the 1 year mark, so I will update you. And I will update you on my husband's hair as well. I haven't really changed my routine as per such. I've tried some new things. I've got a lock confession. Maybe that's what I'm going to record. My lock confession. I've got a lock confession. I got a lock confession. I will tell you about it. See you later. Bye.